Hey guys, it's happening. I'm saying goodbye to the Rhino. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a bit of a bittersweet moment where it's finally the time, or I didn't actually expect this to happen, but it is the time to say farewell, to bid farewell to the R1250 GS Adventure, aka the Rhino, which I've had for close to 3 years now. Purchased the bike in 2023 from Doncaster BMW Motorrad, purchased it brand new, set it all up to the way I like it, to what it is today. It's all, tastefully done, and had really good fun with the bike over the last 3 years. We've done, the big high country, covered lots and lots of Victoria, many of the state forests and so on. Basically covering north to south, east to west of Victoria. I wish I'd done a bit more with the bike over the time, but factoring that I've had my accident and I was off the bike for close to 8 months, I think managing to do about 12,000 kilometers in the span of 2.5 years is actually not bad on a bike like this. So I think I've had my fair share of riding the Rhino and building the trust and the excitement and the experience with this bike. Besides riding north, south, east, west of Victoria, I've also done the 2 BMW off-road training using this very same bike. And this is also the very same bike where I had my injury, my accident off-road, and I fractured my C6 and C7, which leads us to the next segue of why this whole thing is happening. So many of you who have been following the channel know that last year I got into an accident, and with that I fractured my C6 and C7 spine. I was very lucky that the injury was corrected with a simple ACDF surgery. So I've got some metal wear in my neck at the moment, and the bone has healed well, and I'm back on the road riding, doing more training, still riding off-road and all that stuff. So really glad that it all worked out okay. But there's one thing in my mind that I could not sort of let go, is that as part of that injury, you never recover 100% after an injury, right? You know that there's metal wear in your neck, and it's your spine, it's a fragile part of your body and so on. And one of the rate limiting factors that I've got is my ability to handle the size of the bike. So there's nothing wrong with the bike, it's just the rider, right? So the bike is excellent, but it's just a tad too heavy for me. Not in terms of riding it or handling it, that's fine. It's more when it's dropped, when you drop the bike or you're off-road and you had a mishap, and you get a bike into a situation where you can't, I personally won't be able to get it out, and I don't want to risk myself getting another injury on my spine because of that. And I've been sort of, this thought has always been there at the back of my mind, and I've been trying to ignore it for a very long time. But just last weekend, the whole thing came back, and I really sat and gave it a good thought, and spoke to a few people, and sort of even to my wife, and discussed the whole issue. And I think I'm happy now that I've made this decision to actually move on and get something lighter. So to add to that, I recently had an incident where I had to pick up the bike, and as I was picking up the bike, I felt real strain on the side of injury, or the surgical side, and that sort of highlighted the importance of having a bike that I could manage, and that would not further damage, my spine and so on. So I think all in all, everything adding up together has led me to the decision. Right. So it is really a bittersweet moment, and I really, really love this bike. I've spent so much of time on it and set it up so nicely. And it's really sad to see her go. But in the ideal world, you would have two bikes, right? You keep, but that doesn't work. You can only have one bike. There's space constraints, there's financial constraints, there's other competing priorities, and so on. So yeah, the idea then goes down to picking the right bike, right? So I need a bike that could help me do the long distance that I want to do, that is comfortable off-road, that is got the power, and most importantly, I really love the boxer engine, so I want the boxer power. So with that, I've decided to purchase the R1300 GS Trophy, which I've actually purchased today, and I'll be picking up the bike on Friday or maybe Saturday. So I'm really, really excited with the purchase. Now, the R1300 GS is a much more lighter bike. It's about close to 25 kilos to 30 kilos lighter than the R1300 GS Adventure fully loaded. And it's also got in terms of the size, it's significantly smaller. You can fat foot on it. It's got the iconic boxer engine, which I love. It's got lots and lots more of tech. It's got the adaptable suspension. It's got a better chassis, and it's been set up pretty well. And I think that bike would be the excellent fit for me. I've ridden the bike. I've done reviews on the bike in the past. And I think after, I was really waiting for the R12 GS to come out to see how that bike was. But that bike really, it's an excellent bike, but for long distance and for the kind of riding I do, it doesn't quite meet the criteria. And so, yeah, so the 1300 is the bike that I picked. I've signed on the papers today. Purchase is done. The trade-in has been organized, and I'll be picking up the new bike.
And the big day is here. I am here now in Doncaster BMW, and my new bike is ready. So let's go have a look. And here she is, my brand new R1300 GS Trophy Edition. And really love the whole thing. Feels good to be, able to flat foot and ride this thing. And so I'll just run through very quickly on some of the specifications. So this is the Trophy Edition, and I have spec'd it up with the Enduro Pack Pro. Now the Enduro Pack Pro gives you handlebar risers. I haven't put them on. It gives you sports brake levers and clutch levers, which is slightly shorter. Gives you the crash bars. Also gives you the extended underbelly pan as well. And then it gives you the Enduro footrest and brake levers as well. And besides that, it also gives you the protection here for the subframe. And yeah, so that's basically some of the features of the Enduro Pro Pack. And besides that, I've also spec'd it up with the adaptive ride height system. And it's got all the other bells and whistles like the dynamic package, the comfort package, the touring package. So all of that is included. It's got the automatic adjustable windscreen as well. And yeah, so really happy with how it looks. And also, I have also spec'd it up with the Metzeler Karoo 4 off-road tires as well to go on it. So it's fully off-road ready and off-road capable. So now for the next few weeks, it's about getting used to the bike and running it through the break-in period, and then get the service done. And yeah, take it from there. So good news, I've got some stuff on the way from Lone Rider. Upper crash bars, I've got headlight protectors, I've got the new motor can that I can install to run my motor lights as well, and a few other bits and pieces that I'm going to sort of work on the bike in the next few weeks and get that all done once I receive the item. So really happy all in all with how the bike is looking. Also, I've got a new license plate coming, so stay tuned for that one. And really proud to be an owner of one of these excellent machines, and looking forward to more adventures in the future. So there you go guys, short and sweet. If you've enjoyed the video, give me a big thumbs up, do like, do share, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.